Hi everyone, I'm Malia and I'm the physiotherapist at Canada's National Ballet School. In today's video, we're going to be demonstrating 4 exercises to help improve your mobility for your backbends and your arabesques. So today we have Chloe here to help us demonstrate these exercises. And the main areas we're going to focus on today is the thoracic spine, which is the upper back, the lumbar spine, which is the lower back, and the hips, specifically into extension. Now, all 3 of these areas are very important to be mobile for your backbends and for your arabesques. So the first exercise we're going to do is called Thoracic Extensions over a roller. So you're going to use a roller here and you're going to place it just above or below the shoulder blades. So you're going to bend your knees just like Chloe's showing you with your feet flat on the ground, and then you're going to put your hands behind your head supporting the neck. Next, you're going to slowly lower the head as far as you can take it, creating a nice arch through the thoracic spine. You're going to hold there for 5 seconds, and then you're going to come back to a neutral position. Then you're going to repeat that same motion back and forth, holding 5 seconds, and then coming up nice and slowly. Now, key is here, you're going to try to avoid moving the pelvis too much. You want to keep it stationary. So you're going to keep it locked in like that, and that's going to help us focus more on the upper back compared to the lower back. And you want to repeat this around 10 times. So after you do your thoracic extensions over the roller, now we're going to do it actively, meaning we're going to use some of those muscles. So you're going to be lying down on your stomach, putting your forearms on the roller, and then you're going to push down on the roller, activating your lat muscles, and then you're going to slowly come up into a nice back bend, holding that position for a couple seconds, and then coming back down nice and slowly. Now you want to feel your lat muscles working, but you also want to feel all your erector muscles, which are along the whole spine, working hard, trying to get that nice back bend. Now, there's a tendency for a lot of dancers to use a lot of their low back, so as Chloe will demonstrate, all the way back here, and then coming back down. Now, low back pain is very common in dancers, so what we want to do when we're addressing mobility is we want to try to address the entire spine so we don't excessively load the low back. So as Chloe is demonstrating nicely, we want to start up here and then we work our way down. Beautiful. Same thing, we want to repeat that 10 times. So next we're going to shift towards the hip, and this is going to be more geared towards our arabesque. So as Chloe is demonstrating, we're going to go into a lunge. We're going to have one leg in front, one leg behind. And in this position, we're going to put both hands on the knee, and we're going to have a nice straight back. And we're going to try to tilt the pelvis forward. By doing that, we should get a nice stretch through the front of the thigh and the front of the hip. As we go forward, we're going to try to keep that pelvis tilted forwards, feeling a nice stretch through the front of the hip and thigh. And we're going to try to hold that position for about 30 to 45 seconds. Good. If you're not feeling a stretch, or if you just desire a deeper stretch, what you can do is you can come back a little bit and you can bend your back knee, holding it with one of your hands. Same thing, trying to keep that nice pelvic tilt. Perfect. So after you stretch your lunge, next we're going to do some active hip extensions. So as Chloe is showing, you're going to lie down on your stomach, knees straight in a slightly turned out position. For your arms, you have the option of resting like Chloe with your hands under your forehead, or you can put your arms up into a 5th position holding that. That's going to be an added challenge for, again, your erector muscles of the back. For now, Chloe's just going to rest her head. So in this position, all you're going to do is you're going to lift one leg up, activating all the muscles that you would normally use for your arabesque. Hold a couple seconds and then bring it back down. She's going to repeat on the other side just so you can see. Awesome. Now the key is here, making sure both hips stay on the ground so we're not doing any twisting in the low back. You should feel your glute muscles working, your hamstring muscles working, and a little bit of effort coming from the low back. You would like to do 10 repetitions of each side for this exercise. So with these exercises, if you're a dancer or a dance teacher, they'd be great to use as a warm-up for your dance training. So the main things that we'd like you to take away from today's video is number one, when you're addressing mobility, you want to make sure that you're addressing the entire spine and not just the low back. Number two, stretching out your hip flexors can help maximize your hip extension for your arabesque. And number three, every time you're doing any kind of stretches for your back or for your hip, it's important that you also integrate some active work, so moving some of those muscles for your back bends and for your arabesque. Thank you and happy stretching!